Official, Tim Tebow is making his return to the NFL, signing a one-year contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. But ESPN host Stephen A. Smith is blasting the move, arguing a black player wouldn't be offered the same opportunity as the Heisman Trophy winner for a comeback. Watch.
Is this not an example of white privilege? What brother you know is getting this opportunity? Black people have repeatedly felt like we have the proverbial knee on our neck. We constantly have to scratch and claw our way. There's no way to eradicate white privilege without white individuals giving up some of their privilege.
Here to react, former NFL player and CEO of the Brewer Group, Jack Brewer. Good morning to you, Jack. Great to see you again. Your perspective is so valuable here. Tell us your thoughts on what Stephen A. Smith had as contrasted with potentially just straight competition and the opportunity for who competes best.
On this glorious Sunday, when I give praise to God, I have to listen to Stephen A. bring this darkness. And that's exactly what it is, this darkness. He's talking about a man of God, but he's not acknowledging the grace that God has put on Tim Tebow's life. And that's the real issue here, for him to talk about race in the National Football League when it's made up of 80% of the players being black. Listen to me. Almost 80% of the players in the National Football League are black. Maybe the Jacksonville Jaguars want to bring a man of God into their locker room. Maybe they want to have someone who will sell more jerseys than anyone else in the NFL, which exactly is what has happened since Tim Tebow signed that contract. He sold more jerseys than anybody in the league. Why? Because he's giving kids hope. Parents can go out there and buy a jersey of a guy that represents God, represents Christianity, and maybe that's why the Jacksonville Jaguars gave him an opportunity to play. We can't forget, he hasn't made the team yet. They're just giving him a chance. And what's wrong with that? That should be celebrated in America, because that's what this country is really about, not the perspective of Stephen A. Smith and the left that's trying to constantly divide us with this sick, demonic culture that's spreading across our kids.
That's exactly right, Jack. And just earlier, Will and Pete and I were discussing as well the commercialism, the capitalist quality of the franchises, which is their right, frankly, for them to thrive. To your point about the jerseys selling, what if this is just an investment they're making to get their return for their own franchise, highlighting a man of God, highlighting a really wonderful person as an ambassador to the community? And as they put it, when he was competing, he's a man like he's 18 again. They said he's in the best shape of his life. So for all of those reasons, it seems like a sound decision, and the only one bringing race into it was Stephen A. Smith.
100%. I mean, you can't even run a business anymore in America if you're a white man. I mean, what is going on?
Right.
It makes no sense. Blacks in America have gone through so much. Stephen A. Smith, and this perspective that people are putting out that call themselves woke, is just keeping and holding African Americans back. Because I can tell you right now, there's a lot of African Americans that disagree with Stephen A. Smith. And there's a lot of God-fearing people that are sick and tired of hearing everything go back to the color of someone's skin. I have kids that are Persian. I have kids that are black. I have kids that have German in them. What am I supposed to tell them if people like Stephen A. Smith continue to be the voice leaders in this nation? We have got to stand up. We got to stand up as Christians, as conservatives, and we have to start giving our kids opportunities to be around the Word of God and people of God, and they should be looking up to Tim Tebow. I'm going today, and I'm buying my son a Tim Tebow jersey.
I love it. And John